My name is Brad Horowitz. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Trilogy International Partners. And my career has really been in building wireless networks, mostly in developing markets. And in all of the markets that we operate in, which can range from anywhere from 5 to 10 years, generally in duration, we've got a corporate philosophy of always giving back to the communities that we serve. And our focus, particularly in developing markets, has always been on education. And it's always been on the youth, with a firm belief that, it's going to be the next generation, ideally of educated kids today that will be the future leaders in their countries, going forward. We enter markets and we ultimately exit markets. And I think one of the things that's been particularly significant, with Mona is that it's a way to continue on, even though we may physically not be operating in those particular places. And so when I looked at Mona, it was almost like it was custom designed for what we were doing. So it resonated completely with my own personal objectives. And the fact that Mona, finds and works with existing organizations, in the countries, that exist, really makes a difference. There's no need to recreate the wheel in these markets and in these countries. And in terms of it being a very efficient use of funds, it's a very smart way to go about things. I think the other thing that I really like and that I think resonates well is the focus on girls. We have found through our initiatives, and endeavors, that the girls, as they grow and they become the nucleus of the family, they're much more entrepreneurial. They continue to invest in themselves and in their own entrepreneurial, pursuits. And that's got an incredibly positive impact, I think, on the communities and on overall economic development. I think the other thing that resonates very well is that I'm involved in a number of other philanthropic organizations, if you will. And what a big part of that is really vetting the charities that want to use this technology and the services to do that. So we spend a lot of time and a lot of effort, vetting the particular charities. And so I think that the credibility and the knowledge, that all of the money that's going towards the organization is spent, incredibly efficiently and leveraged very well to have the maximum impact. I think now, in particular, with the global pandemic that's occurring, throughout the world, I think that people's sense of philanthropy and of giving, are being challenged now with so many people, that are out of work. But by the same token, now is really the most compelling time, to think about supporting organizations that are trying to address education across the globe. A large part of the pandemic, that's impacting people today, is making it incredibly hard for families, in these countries to have any funds, available. And so even in the challenges that this pandemic, is creating, this is probably the most important time to be supporting organizations that have a mission, such as Mona does. I think the dollars today make more of a difference, than they did, a year ago, or that they'll do in the future when this clears. So I would strongly encourage folks, to dig deep, give what you can, give with your heart, and know that through an organization like Mona, your contributions are very well used. They're very efficiently used, and probably now is probably the most critical time to be generous and to be forthright in your giving.